Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be making a sopa de carne de res. It's like a beef soup, and these are the ingredients that I will be using. So here I have beef rib. You can use any beef you prefer. I have carrots, corn, potatoes, yautia, an onion, homemade sofrito, onion powder, adobo, a can of salsa, sazón, a chicken bouillon, black pepper, some garlic and parsley mix. I have olives and my thin noodles. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my pack of meat. And we're going to come and we're going to clean our meat. So what I do is I come and I clean it with cold water. Then I add some vinegar, mix it up, clean it really good, and then add cold water again to take everything out. Okay? Okay, so now that my meat is nice and clean, we're going to come and put this to boil. Now that I have my meat in my pot, I'm going to turn on the stove. I'm going to leave it on high, and I'm going to start adding my water. Now that I have my water in there, now I'm going to add my chicken bouillon cube. Okay? And we're going to let this come to a nice boil. So we'll be right back. So while we're waiting for our beef rib to boil, I'm going to come and I'm going to peel my potatoes. So I'm just going to show you how I chop my potato. But this is, you can do it however you like. So I'll just slice it up like this. You see? I'll just slice it like this. Then I'll slice it once to the middle. And then twice like this. So it can look like this. Okay? So I'm going to do this to all my potatoes. Now that my potatoes are chopped, now we're going to come and start with our carrots. So these are the baby carrots. What I do is I just cut it once. Just like this. Okay, so I'm going to do that to all my carrots. Now that my carrots is done, now we're going to go to our yautia. So with the yautia, what I do is I come and I slice the tips of it. This is the way it looks. Once I slice it, then I'll come and I'll peel it. Just like this. Okay? So I'm going to do that to the whole thing. So now that my yautia is shaved, we're going to slice it. Just as a reminder, this is very slimy. So be careful when you're slicing it or even peeling it. Okay? So I'm just going to slice it thin like this. Just like this. So now that my yautia is sliced, we're going to jump into our onion. So for this onion, it's really small. I don't use a big onion. I don't think it's needed because I'm also using onion powder. So I'm just going to peel it. I'm going to slice the tips of it. There's different ways in cutting onions. I can never do it. I mean, if you have a good tip for me, please let me know. Then I'm just going to peel the first layer. Just like this. And then I'm going to slice it like this, down the middle. You can see that? Let me focus it. Okay, perfect. So I slice it down the middle, and I'm just going to turn it to the side, and I'm going to slice. Once you have it sliced like this, you're going to turn it again, and you're going to slice at least twice, so it can at least look like this. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the rest of my onion, and we'll be back. Now that the onions are chopped, now we're going to do the corn. So here's my corn. I like the organic corn. To me, it tastes better than the ones that are frozen or the ones that are already cut in a pack. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is, let me bring the camera out a little more. I'm just going to peel it. I know it's a little more work, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay? Well, let me peel this. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my corn is peeled, what I did was rinse it down with cold water. So now we're just going to chop our corn up. Okay? So what I like to do is cut it like this, but I like to turn the corn, and then it chops like this. So we're gonna chop them in small pieces like this. I'll be right back. Now that my corn and everything is chopped up, now we're gonna go check on our meat. Okay guys, so you see how the meat is boiling. You see this stuff, this foamy stuff? I don't like it. That's the reason why I put it to boil by itself first. So I'm gonna remove all this. And then we can start seasoning this, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna lower down the flames to a medium high. Just like that. And I'm gonna start adding the corn, okay? Because I like my corn nice and soft. So we're gonna add all our corn. So now I'm gonna add my black pepper. And I'll have the ingredients in my description below and the amount that I'm using, okay? My parsley and garlic. My onion powder. My adobo. My sazón. My sofrito. I also have a video on how to make homemade sofrito, so I'll leave the link in the bottom. I'm also gonna add a few olives. It's optional. And my can of salsa. And this smells so good, it's unbelievable. If you never try this, it's a must try. And now we're just gonna mix everything together. Okay, and then we're gonna let this cook for like, I wanna say 20 to 25 minutes. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so this has been boiling for 35 minutes. Now I'm gonna come and add my carrots, my yautia, my potatoes, my onions. We're just gonna add that. We're gonna mix it. And then we're gonna add some extra water. Just like that. And we're gonna put this, leave it on the medium high, and we're gonna let this cook for another 30 to 40 minutes. Okay? Okay guys, so this has been boiling for 35 minutes. Now I'm gonna come and add my noodles. Okay? Okay, so now what I do with my noodles is, since they're long, I come and I break it in the middle. Just like this, and then I'll add it. And then I come and I mix it in there, low down my flame. If needed, add a little extra water and let that cook. We'll give that 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, so this right here is ready to eat. Look at how good that looks. So I want to show you, the meat is soft when you find only the bone. Okay, so let's serve this. Okay guys, so I want to thank you for watching. I will have the ingredients and the amount I use in my description below. If you guys have any comments or any suggestions, please let me know. And like always, have a blessed day.